Hey, what's up you guys? Jason Wheeler here with jasonwheeler.biz. I'm excited about this video today. I'm hoping to keep it around max 10, 12, 15 minutes max here. What I wanted to do is I want to show you a couple of ways that you could, I don't care who you are, I don't care if you're a top producing agent that's been doing real estate for years, or if you're just getting out of college or high school and you're just looking for a way to go ahead and get started in real estate. I'm going to show you ways that you could go ahead and make a living in real estate here in the Contra Costa East Bay area in our local market here, Concord, Pleasant Hill area. And a lot of these transactions could be done with none of your own money or sometimes very little money. But I'm going to go ahead and dive in and show you a couple of examples with that. If you find it interesting, I'm going to go ahead and make you an offer here at the end for you to work together with me, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. If you do find any of this interesting or you get value out of this video at all, go ahead and contact me on Facebook, get in touch with me, send me a message, let me know you watch this, give me a comment, and maybe we could work together. Who knows, okay? Let's go ahead and connect up on that. What I'm going to cover in this video, I'm going to talk pretty fast here because I want to get through it and there's a lot of information. I want to go ahead and show you two recent examples, depending on when you're watching this, of real estate deals in Concord and Pleasant Hill that I was personally involved with that were very profitable, that we did for very little money of our own, okay? Sometimes no money of our own, okay? Now, what I'm going to do after I go through those two examples with you is I'm going to show you the next steps that you could take if you wanted to learn more or get involved or maybe even work with me directly on our next real estate deal. I'm going to show you what you need to do to go ahead and do that, okay? So I'm excited about this, but what I want to do is just kind of go ahead and dive into it and get started. So let's go ahead and take a look at this example. This was in Concord, California. We're going to call this deal Sunshine, okay? This was a for sale by owner, okay, that I stumbled upon. As you can see, this house is in rough shape. It's not well kept. And these houses that are not well kept, the dumpy houses, the ugly houses, are the ones where you're going to make the most money. These are the ones where you're going to be able to go ahead and do your best work as far as real estate investing goes. So this is a dumpy house in Concord, California. It's on Sunshine Drive. Here's a picture of what the kitchen looked like. You can see how rough a shape it was in. Okay, there was a bunch of people living here. It was almost a pack rat, almost hoarding type situation going on. There's the backyard. You can see that it was just in rough shape and a lot of junk going on. Not too many first-time home buyers are going to want to come in and buy a property like this, right? So here's what we went ahead and did with this property. The seller wanted to sell. They had a sign out in front. They wanted to sell this thing and they wanted to sell it fast is what they wanted, okay? So what I did is I brought them, I worked up this rehab estimate sheet, okay? First I found out how much they wanted for the property. They wanted something that was pretty unrealistic, okay? Because they wanted to get out fast, but they wanted top dollar. So what I was able to do is show them what reality was. I showed them how much money we were going to have to put into the property and what we were going to need to do to go ahead and flip the property. We're fully disclosing everything that our intentions is. We were going to bring in a general contractor for $55,000, windows, hauling everything away. All this stuff was going to cost money. So we got estimates. And we basically showed them with this estimate sheet. If you like this sheet, if you're looking to go ahead and get into real estate, if you think this sheet is cool and you want a copy of it, get in touch with me. Ask me how you could get a copy of this rehab estimator sheet, and we'll go ahead and see if we can get you one right away for you so that I can help you out with that. But basically, at the end of the day, this calculates everything out for you. You know, how much did you, whether you're purchasing the house for $275 or $300 or $400, and then what's most important is what you think you could sell it for on the back end. Based on the comps in the area, we were thinking that this property was going to go for about $420. We actually we currently have it listed for $430,000. So as you can see, this has the potential to make a rehabber about $30,000 at 430. About $36,000 as a rehabber. So what did I do with this? I went ahead and I got this under contract for $275,000. I didn't have a bunch of money I don't have $275,000 to go ahead and buy this property. I just got the contract, okay? What I did is I found a back-end buyer that had cash, a flipper, somebody who has a lot of money. And I can show you how to find cash buyers. It's really easy to do. If you find a property like this, you can find a cash buyer in a matter of days, okay? Sometimes a couple of hours it'll just take to find people that will be knocking down your door to get these properties from you. I found somebody that was willing to pay me $20,000 to assign this contract to them, okay? Let me show you how that worked out. Here it is, Sunshine Drive in Concord. We just closed this deal on March 27th, 2015. So depending on when you're watching this, as I'm recording, it is really, really recent. Here it is. We had the contract. We had this property under contract for $275,000 cash money. I found a back-end buyer that was willing to give me an assignment fee of $20,000. And as you can see right here, they paid it directly to me for an exchange fee. All I did was sell them the contract. I didn't even sell them the property. I just gave them the contract that I negotiated with the seller. They paid me $20,000 for that contract. They now got the property for $297. So let's see roughly how much they made. So if they got the property for $297, and their estimate was actually a lot less as far as rehab goes. I'm not sure exactly what they were going to do to it, but their estimate was that they were going to make about $50,000 on the rehab. So everybody won here. I signed the contract and took no risk. The flipper has an awesome flip project that they could go ahead and bring the property up and sell it for a profit. The seller was out just like they wanted to. They were able to move on with their life. And the neighborhood is in the midst of getting a property that's going to be all set up and ready to go. So everybody won in this transaction. Let's break it down here for you and show exactly how this transaction worked. I secured a contract with none of my own money at all, okay, for $275,000. I never owned the home. I never actually owned the home personally, okay? So I took on no risk. No risk of my own was put into this deal. All I did was find somebody that needed to sell, found out what they needed to sell it for. I made them an offer that they accepted, and then what I did is I went ahead and I found a back-end buyer that had liquid cash ready to go, and I assigned the contract to them for a profit of $20,000. Okay, so that is an awesome example of how you could go ahead and get involved in real estate investing in Concord, California, with basically none of your own money. Okay, so let's take a look at deals like this. This one took me about a month, a little over a month. Sometimes you could do them as fast as 2 weeks. Okay, to put these together, get everything written up properly, and close escrow. You could go ahead and have these things done in 2 weeks or so. So it's a pretty amazing strategy that just about anybody could do. You don't need a license to do this stuff. It does help to have a license, and it helps to be educated and know what you're doing. But anybody could get involved with this type of deal. As you can see, you don't need any money to go ahead and do this type of deal. Let's take a look at example number 2. Okay, this was in Pleasant Hill, California, in a highly sought-after neighborhood, one of the most popular neighborhoods in Pleasant Hill, California. This was in Poets Corner in Pleasant Hill, California. Again, this was a messed up property. It was a dump. These pictures I'm going to show you are actually after we had cleaned it up a bit. You can see that we have this trailer out front. We were cleaning up the property. This was another tough situation where there was a pack rat inside, but they needed to sell their house. Okay, these houses are not as hard to find as you might think. They're pretty easy to find sometimes with a little bit of footwork. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you how to find these properties at a later time. But as you can see, the property wasn't all overgrown. Again, this is after we cleaned it up a bit, but this is a property that was in really, really rough shape. Okay, so what did we do with this property? I'll show you what we did with this property. This is one of the most profitable real estate deals that I've ever personally been involved with, okay? So we were able to secure a contract. It's over here on Patterson Boulevard in Pleasant Hill. This was January 21st, 2015. So we secured this just a couple of months ago, okay? Me and a couple of partners. We got this property under contract for $175,000, okay? Now, how we did that, that's not always easy to go ahead and secure a contract like that. I'm going to go ahead and dive into that in another video or another crash course that we're actually putting together. If you want to be involved with that crash course, click the link somewhere or get in touch with me on Facebook, and I'll show you how to get involved with that crash course. But basically, we got this property under contract for $175,000. We wanted to clean the property up. We didn't want to fix the property. We just wanted to clean it up, okay? So we secured a loan. I actually specialize in securing these types of loans. We secured a loan for $190,000. So we spent about $20,000 or so, $15,000 to $20,000 is what we spent to clean the property up. Basically, we got a trailer, we hauled everything away. We hired some college kids to haul everything away and take stuff to the dump. It was really just a couple of days to go ahead and clean everything out. Okay, so here it is. We got the contract for $175,000. We had none of our own money actually into the deal. We secured 100% financing, $190,000 loan to secure this property. This was on January 21st, 2015. Let's look and see what happened with this deal. What we did, again, with this deal is we wanted to go ahead and find a cash buyer. We didn't want to rehab the place ourselves. That's too much work. We wanted out of this thing. So what we did is over the course of just a little bit over a month and a half, we found a cash buyer and we closed. The sale date was March 4th, 2015, just recently. We sold this property that we basically bought the property for $190,000. We sold it to a cash buyer for $555,000. Okay, so you do the math on that as far as what kind of profit can be found in this thing. As you can see right here, this is the public record, so anybody can look this up. We secured the property on January 21st. Okay, is when we secured the property for $175,000, but we actually had a $190,000 loan on the property. We turned around and sold it to a cash buyer who's going to rehab it, and they're probably going to sell this property for, if you know that area, probably upwards of $800,000. So they're going to make money too. But as you can see, the spread here, there's a lot of money to be made in real estate investing, and you could absolutely do this type of thing without a whole lot, little to none of your own money out of your pocket. Okay, so those are two examples. Let's just go ahead and break this one down as well. Okay, so example number 2, this was in Pleasant Hill, California, Poets Corner on Patterson Boulevard. We secured the property basically for $175,000. Okay, the seller needed out. They had to get out of that place, and we were able to help them get out and give them what they needed to go ahead and move on with their life. Okay, and we spent $20,000 to clean it up a bit. All we did was haul everything away, clean up the property. We didn't fix anything. We didn't do any rehabbing. We just cleaned the place up, and we did this for 100% financing. We financed the entire project. Okay, we sold the property. Literally, we were out of it. You saw the dates. We were out of it within a month and a half for $555,000. So that is over a 6-figure profit. Obviously, I did have some partners in this deal, but that's over a 6-figure profit for a deal like this. And this is right here in Contra Costa County, Pleasant Hill, California. This is in Concord, California. You can do these deals here in 2015, okay? So why am I showing you these deals? I'm not showing you these deals to impress you. I'm not showing these deals to toot my own horn about what we've been doing, but I wanted to just go ahead and show you what's possible with real estate, okay? So if you've been considering getting involved with real estate investing, there's a lot of different options out there, but what I don't recommend you do is, spending thousands of dollars on guru seminars and things like that. That can be good. Spending money on your education is great, but there's a better way to do it, okay? What we're going to be doing here locally is 2 things. We're going to be, we're setting up a private crash course where we're going to lay out in detail, step by step. I just gave you a really brief overview of these 2 deals, but I'm going to show you how to find them, how to negotiate them. We're going to show you exactly what we did with these 2 deals and other deals that we've been working on, how to negotiate them, how to write your contracts, exactly everything that you need to do, who to talk to. Do you need a real estate agent? Do you need a mortgage broker? How are you going to get a loan to secure this kind of stuff? We're going to show you step by step all of these things in our private crash course. It's going to be coming soon. We're not charging thousands of dollars for that crash course. We're actually going to be doing it for free, okay? So if you want to go ahead and get involved with that crash course, just go ahead and click the link somewhere here, contact me on Facebook, get in touch with me somehow, let me know that you watched this video, and we're going to go ahead and show you exactly how you can get involved with that crash course. If it's already been recorded, maybe we could send you a recording or something like that, depending on when you're watching this video. The other thing that I wanted to go ahead and mention to you is we are going to be offering private mentoring. We're currently looking for a few individuals to mentor and work with us directly, okay? So obviously our time is limited. We cannot work with everybody. We're looking only for people that are going to take massive action, people that are going to do what we say, people that are going to be able to work. This is not a get rich quick. This is not something that's absolutely easy. It can be kind of simple once you know what to do, but it's not easy. It's hard work, and we're looking for the right people. So if you're interested in private mentoring in these types of transactions here in Pleasant Hill, California, Concord, Walnut Creek, the surrounding area, and Contra Costa, get in touch with us. If you're the right person, we could schedule a phone call, and we could talk about possibly private mentoring and how you can make your first commissions or do your first deals in real estate here in Contra Costa County. So with that, that's my offer to you guys, okay? Go ahead. If this looks interesting to you at all, if there's something you want to get involved with, whether you've been doing real estate as an agent for the last 10, 20 years and making a decent living, great. That's awesome. Get involved with real estate with the investing side too. We'll show you how to do it. If you are fresh out of college or a college dropout, or you just have been interested in real estate and you don't know what to do to get started, get in touch with us. If you're the right person, we will go ahead and help you get going on your first deals. Okay, so that's what we want to do. Jason Wheeler here with jasonwheeler.biz. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. Get in touch with us on Facebook, and you make it a great day. Again, I really appreciate you following me. Subscribe to my other videos. Check out my other videos depending on where you're watching it, whether it's YouTube or Facebook or whatever. Check out the other things that we're into, and I hope to get in touch with you soon, you guys. Thanks a lot. Make it a great day.